very
Alright.
quickly. Someone do recap and then we'll get started.
We met each other at the camp. We had a brief introduction, and we know what each other sort of looks like from the outside. And then we not me, but Isilia got noticed that we were supposed to be assigned to the scouting party, and apparently the scouting party is like a party that always dies, never comes back, no success rate. So we're like, oh, okay, we'll be sent to our deaths. Okay, fine. We left the camp to go for our scouting mission with a new party member, a druid. Um, what's her name again? Starts with-
Lita.
Lita.
Yes, Elita, correct. And we left the camp and went for the scouting mission. We found the Sifrid in the forest, fighting off the Cyprid in the forest, fighting off the elves that we were supposed to scout in the first place. And Cyprid thankfully didn't attack us, so we sort of like made friends. And Cyprid decided that outside of the quote unquote war that we are like a part of is a side that he can side with. And then right after that, we went into another part of the forest. That we found a camp. In the camp, there was some really like fucked up shit going on. There was this guy that was like turning other people into ashes, so that his fucking like underlings into ashes. And we were like, oh shit, yo, this guy is scary. And then he teleported out of there. And then Oricus rode some really nice rows and went into the camp and took some took the vial.
Did not take the vial.
He did not take the vial. He took the ashes
Yes.
inside the vial that he drank for the potion of invisibility. Big brain play. And we fled there with enough information, and when we reached back to the camp, we realized everyone died of poisoning. They ate supper and they fucking died. And then that's where we're at in the story right now. And we are told
Of the brain,
we are advised to go back towards Everesca, the main capital, and that is where we're at right now.
Right.
One more thing, all the elves have a tattoo of a heart with a tree inside. That's like their gang insignia.
Oh, the
Sure.
gang
Gang
symbol.
insignia. Gang insignia.
Gang insignia, whatever like you call it. It's a heart with a tree inside.
Right.
There was also an
Rather than
advanced poison.
Okay, did I describe it as a tattoo?
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's not exactly.
Tattoo on
it's
their
not
chest.
it's not exactly a tattoo. It's more of a brand.
Oh, okay. So
Ooh.
it's like burnt in.
It's
kind of
burnt
into
in.
the skin. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's
okay.
burnt into the skin. Yeah. So you might want to update that if you wrote it down.
Okay.
All right. Before we do take long rests, does anybody else want to do anything for the evening? Because you guys decided to do.
Yeah, I want. I would like to scour the camp
Mhm.
and look for silver. Any kind of silver cutlery, silver weaponry, silver lighting.
You do find some silver pieces, if that's okay. In the commander's tent, if you would wish to take them.
Yeah, you would have to tell me how much they're worth. The spell component.
Okay, it's about 10 silver.
10 silver worth of silver.
Yeah, 10 silver.
Oh, that's stretch, man. I'll take it.
How much do you need?
25 gold worth of silver.
Damn, that's a lot.
25 more silver, bro. I'll give. Okay, you know what? I'll give you 2 gold worth of silver.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 2 gold of silver. So you can add that to your inventory if you like. You don't really find much else in terms of silver. Most of the utensils and all that are made of like just simple metal. So not much in the way of like valuables in the camp. Yeah. Unless you want to go canvas every single body in the camp.
No, I'll make
every
do
single
with
dead
the...
body.
I'll make do with the commanders then.
Right. Okay, anybody else?
I think last session I already said that I made my finger just an owl.
Yes. Yeah, I mean extra stuff.
And the alarm
In
at
case
the entrance of the
like if you thought of anything else that you like to do over like the week, now will be the time before long rest. No?
In that
Okay.
case.
Casgalaf, I need to speak to you.
Oh, oh,
Oh.
god. Hey, look, it's not like we never left campaign
Yeah,
2.
it's
So
like
to finish
previous
your
campaign.
campaign, right? Lost Mouth and Delver.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
going up to Swindale.
Yeah, yeah. Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
Let me just change the music for them first. This is Alright. So as you rest for the evening, and you are taken by your there is you do see in your dreams for the first time. We did mention that you have not dreamt yet, right?
Yeah.
So you do see for the first time this and almost this empty dark plane. And there is a singular door that is there.
Okay.
And on the door is this symbol which is etched and carved into it. I'll send it to you on Discord.
Ooh.
So it's like a upside down triangle with a swirly in the middle.
Alright.
What would you like to do? It's a very nice door, very polished oak, glossy wood, beautifully very ornate metal. Maybe even like a more precious metal, like maybe copper or something. Door handle, doorknob, not really door handle, doorknob.
I think I would knock on it.
You walk up and knock. There's no response.
I'll call a bit like, hello? Is anyone there?
There's no response.
I guess I'll try to open the door then.
It is locked.
Huh. Oh,
There is no keyhole.
and if I look around, there's like nothing else at all?
No, it's just a door.
Can I try to like walk around the door?
It is. You walk around the door, and then the door reappears at the other side.
Do I have anything on me? Like, at
Yeah.
all?
You have everything. Like
Oh,
a hilt and everything.
Gosh, I don't know. I guess I'll take out the scabbard. I'll try like to turn it into the sword again.
Yeah, you focus very hard, and then you see almost this figure kind of like starts peeling off the blade of your sword as it forms. Like this spectral mist kind of peels off the blade of the sword and then coalesces beside you. And it's the image of your father. And his hand on your shoulder.
I distinctively try to like hug the mist.
It just disappears.
Ooh, big oops. But I'm now holding the sword.
Yes.
So
You-
that's
You
sorry.
feel like whatever essence, or if you will, or like that your father willed into the blade is now part of you. You can almost feel like this connection with him that you didn't have before.
Oh, by the way, I
Like-
think it's this fucking track. It's starting to spaz out on me.
Okay. This particular track.
Yeah. Like when you change it, it started to spaz out.
Okay, I'll change the track later.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So you feel like suddenly when you hold the sword, it's not so uncomfortable anymore. It's almost as if you feel your father's hand kind of guiding you, and then you kind of look down for a moment. You swear you can see like kind of the image of your father kind of holding you and guiding you and showing you how to move the blade.
Great. The door has no like keyhole of any sort, right?
No.
Um, I'll try just knocking on it again.
Yeah, no response.
Gosh, I don't know. I guess I'll just try to strike the door.
You strike the door and you get kind of blown backwards.
Ooh.
If you will just leave it there, and that
Oh.
will be the end of your dream.
Okay.
Hmm?
Was that a pleasant dream?
It was not unpleasant. It was a net neutral dream.
All right.
I think more pleasant than anything because you got to meet your father.
Feels good, man.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, so I actually wrote down in my notes that I wanted to also check the commander's tent to get my bearings on like tactics plans or like some information on the conflict.
Hello. Yes.
Sorry,
Again?
is Channel Divinity short rest or long rest?
Long
To
rest.
recharge. Long rest? Okay.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I said I also actually wrote down in my notes that I want to check the commander's tent for information on the conflict.
Sure. Most of the kind of like small army figures that I described to Shin have kind of been knocked off the table. There was some sort of like semblance of a struggle of some sort. Probably the commander kind of collapsing over and knocking everything off the table in the process. But there is a makeshift map of some sort that you can collect if you like.
Yeah, I'll take anything of strategic significance.
Sure.
And
Okay.
I'll also search the Lolra's body.
There is a long sword, just a regular long sword. That if you like, you could have.
Right. So he has no like symbol of authority or.
He does have the commander's like a commander's badge that you would like to if you would like to take.
Yeah, I'll grab that.
Okay, sure. But it has his name of course. It's not your name.
Oh, of course, no. It's more like proof. Of...
Yeah, proof. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Oh,
All
sorry. I just want to say alarm does not go off because I don't actually have alarm. I read wrongly.
oh
So that's fine. So there's no alarm.
okay
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, alarm does not go off. There's no intrusion or anything in the night. You do have Cyprid who's keeping watch. And nothing happens in the evening, and you are all awakened in the morning.
Do I get long rest?
Yep. Do you need it?
One spell slot, I guess.
Sure. You did say you take shifts, right? I'm not
Mhm.
wrong. Yeah. You say yeah. Sure. Okay.
Channel
We all long
Divinity is
rest?
short rest.
Yes, you
Mhm.
all take a long rest. You all level up already.
Level
Mhm.
2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
I just want to ask, right? For cleric, is this like cantrips known tree and then spell slots for level 1 tree? Then how do I know how many spells I can learn? Like I can prep.
No, you. Oh, so all your
No, you
spells are
don't. No,
available
hold
to
on.
you.
Yeah,
You just
Yeah.
pick and choose. So every day you can change up your.
So I choose a number of cleric spells equal to my wisdom modifier plus my cleric level.
rounded down, yes.
No round down.
Oh, it's just cleric level.
Okay,
Yeah,
got
wisdom
it.
modifier
So
plus cleric
my
level.
wisdom modifier is 3 and then my cleric level is 2. So 5 spells in total.
So
Alright, thanks
five
guys,
spells,
thanks.
Yeah.
You
But
can pick
why-
any 5 from the list.
That's
Sure,
so
I'll pick right
unfair.
now.
That is so unfair.
I will pick right now.
Ah,
Alright.
miss that.
There's a blessing and a curse.
That is so true.
You wake up in the morning and the sun is spilling into the camp, kind of covering all the corpses that are littering the campgrounds.
Morning.
Guten Morgen.
Let's do it
and
for fishing in it.
the five of you do get up and regroup near the center of the camp where Alita is waiting. So discover anything in the night? Find out anything of use that we might be able to use to our advantage? Nothing?
Only the signet as proof of his demise.
Not very helpful.
But I still sound the same as last week. I can't remember how it goes.
Yes.
Okay. We're still workshopping this. All right.
Hmm.
It's gonna get
Hmm.
better.
Well, I don't know about the five of you, but seeing as we're still part of the army, I believe that we have to deliver a scouting report of some sort to the capital and let them know what happened here. Seeing that it might be possible that we are the only 6 that survived. I'm not sure if anybody managed to get away. What say the 5 of you?
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Hard to
think.
disagree.
Okay.
Well, I'm no soldier of Ivreska, but I will ride with you.
I'm sure the capital will pay good money if that's what you're after. This is valuable information. How much is what is your price? Knight.
No price for now, although I won't say no to. Well, I don't have any money right now, so.
What's in it for you then to come to the capital with us?
Well, first, I would very much like to get away from this camp.
True.
And I think I've had enough of this war for a while. I would like to get back to the capital and, well, if possible, formally discharge myself from the army.
I see.
I think I've seen a little too much.
You're gonna stop fighting?
In a yes, in a way. I don't want to. Look, I didn't sign up for this. Then she kind of looks around.
But
It could have
this is
been me.
war.
Yes, and I could have been dead last night. Wouldn't have seen my family anymore. And I wouldn't even have known. I wouldn't even had a chance to fight back. I signed up to fight, yes, but I didn't sign up to die to poison.
Understandable.
The good news is you didn't die to poison. Well, going back to the capital is going to be a long journey, and
Much
do we
longer than you
know?
think, actually.
Do we know if there's any pits, like any checkpoints along the way, like any other landmarks before we reach the capital?
修养我 no，修养。
Um,
Hmm.
yeah, she's right to say that it's more complicated than before. There used to be kind of a teleport way to just kind of go straight into the capital, but because of everything that's happened, you have to take the long way in, which means going through all of this to get there, which is not ideal, but there's no other choice at the moment. They've cut off transport basically to and from the valley, so
Essentially, what she's trying to say is there's a giant valley, which is very much uncharted in our way between the capital and us. And there is a day's travel to get to the gates before that.
mhm. So it's here to gate, valley, and then capital.
Yes, exactly what she
Use
just said.
yeah.
The problem is, the valley is an uncharted land, like I mentioned, and well, I believe my lady here would know very much about the mythal, but it has changed a lot of how the valley is. The magic has twisted. Could be in a good way, could be in a bad way. Hard to say. Has twisted the wildlife, making it very difficult to know what to expect.
Well, journey ahead of us then.
I
Indeed.
don't know much about the valley, but I do know there is a hamlet, a small settlement of people who live in the wild. If we were to go through the valley, I suggest we hit there straight so that we could at least have some. Maybe we could hire a guide.
What sort of people live in this hamlet?
From what I know, people who are very comfortable being amongst dangerous creatures, very comfortable living amongst
Nature.
nature. Yes, people who are not too suited to civilization.
Well, daylight's burning. We should go.
Yep. So head straight to the valley.
Well, to the gate first.
Okay. Let me know if any of you want to do anything. So,
Let's see.
Take a look around the camp once more.
okay. What are you looking for?
Any changes since last night?
Make a perception check.
Oh,
Does not appear to be anybody who actually stepped into the camp since last night. From what you remember, everything is quite intact. Uh, however, you do notice that you do find what is a single footprint on the edge of the camp. Just not appear to have been. It's quite fresh, actually. Fresh footprint on the edge of the camp. One footprint.
Fresh as in after we've entered the camp
Like
and
hours fresh. Like an hour or two fresh.
okay, so this means we are being observed. Cypher didn't notice anything.
Nope.
All right.
So there are tracks near the entrance of the camp.
Single footprint, not traps.
Just a single footprint.
A single footprint.
Interesting.
A very small footprint, if you will. Child size.
Carl's glove. Have you
oh,
been running around?
Child size as in really child. Like small child size.
The hell?
huh,
That's
Weird.
suspicious. That is weird indeed, yeah.
weird. Totally weird.
If you're leaving, sending like my familiar just like
Yeah.
40 feet ahead of us, like in the
Mhm.
air, just
Mhm.
circling and just keeping an eye out for.
You do
For
know that
anything
you
that
need
comes.
like if you want to peer through, you need to go into a trap.
Correct,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So this
I
is
know.
just the
And
familiar
it's
doing its
just
motion.
yeah, it's doing its own thing.
Yeah. Okay. Go roll a perception check with owl. Do you have owl stat sheet? If not, you
Mhm.
can pull it in. Yeah. And do
Oh, I don't have it.
Hmm.
How do I do that?
You can.
Do I just drag in from Pluto?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you can drag it from Pluton. Yeah.
Hold on.
Poggers.
Where do I go?
If not, I can give it to you. Hold on.
Is it racers and subways?
No, the DM needs to do
I'll
it.
do it. I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
Just control space type owl.
Yeah.
Sorry, just ignore me. I'm testing my rolls out. Just see this works. Just ignore.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I haven't fixed my rolls yet. Good call.
What rolls?
I looted a whole bunch of new weapons.
I'm just testing my
Alright.
dice roll formula for it.
Sounds
Plus
camera
score level.
very
you went to already.
blur, or is it just
Sorry.
Yeah,
it's
calculator mode.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to Chrome then.
okay? Um,
What's wrong, Ashon? Is it the
Perception.
music still?
I unsure at the moment. Let me double triple check.
Yeah, perception roll, please.
advantage, right? Cause it's an owl. Oh, sorry.
Is it advantage
19.
because it's an owl?
Yeah, it has advantage on perception checks
Right.
because of keen hearing insight.
Ope.
It does not necessarily spot anything, but as you are approaching the gates, you do spot like there are guards on duty, elven guards, nearing the gates.
Oh, the gates.
Oh, we are the
okay.
gates now.
Yeah, we're gonna fast forward.
Okay.
You do not really encounter much resistance on the way to the gates, and
It's the valley that comes after the gate.
there are like your owl would probably spot 20 guards at the gates, and that's at the exterior. Okay, that's pretty much all. The journey is quite uneventful. If anything, it's more of a slog, because you do not have horses. Hmm. Okay. As you approach the gates, you see the guards walk up to you. Like a guard walks up to you, more elaborate armor than the rest, and he says, "Halt! We are not accepting visitors to the capital. State your name and purpose. Human."
I'm gonna just go in front and interrupt the conversation and be sorry sir, we do not mean to be we do not mean to be
Alita will push in front of you. Just stop. Look. Hello, Alita Nightrun. Yes, I'm part of the Everescan army. Could we just get through? We have a message for the High Lord.
yes, an important message.
Like I said, visitors are not welcome in the capital. We
Well,
are under.
We're not
strict
really we're not really visitors. We have a really important message about one of the camps that is not in the capital and not around the capital, and we need to give this message with utmost haste. It is dire news.
I'm sorry. Are you an elf?
No,
Hmm.
I'm not, but I'm part of the scouting party.
The two elves may come true first.
All right, sure.
Are there three?
Three elves. The three elves may come true first. He kind of motions to you, Isilya, Oracus, and Editha.
Actually, all of us have to come through. Yeah. Look, I'll take out the letter that I got from what's his face, Ilotta Ilere.
Yes, and
Elraf Arembino. Yeah. I mean, we kind of come as a group.
Huh.
Sorry, just ignore me. Just testing.
So you are. Wait. You're scouting here?
No, we were assigned to scout near the Forgotten, or rather, on the edge around the Forgotten Forest. However, which we did, but then when we got back to camp, it wasn't very pleasant, and we really need to get into the capital and report what we have found.
Do
Because there's
understand that
basically
this-
nobody to report to
Ma'am, you
can't.
do understand that there's no teleportation to and from.
I am aware. Yes.
You do understand that we are not escorting the 6 of you through the capital.
Also aware
To the
of that.
capital. Are you
It is
sure
a
you would like
risk
to go on
that we
foot?
would need to take. Unless you have horses, that would be fantastic.
Horses would be more of a liability in the valley, ma'am.
Then I guess on foot it is.
We could send word for eagles, but it might take a while. We
Can it
don't
carry
know.
all of us?
Well, maybe for the elves, yes. Another tree.
Let's go
Eagles.
on foot. I'll be more
Yeah.
comfortable on foot anyway.
You sure?
Yeah. Any I mean you've been stationed here, anything catch your eye recently that we should be aware of?
We haven't. Nothing's really. I mean, nothing's really come up since the Battle of the Valley. Like, I mean, you know what happened. I mean, everybody who's from Everesca knows what happened.
Apparently there is a kind of like a small community that still resides out in the valley. Do you happen to know where they might be? Like some form of civilizations while we're here?
It's a small hamlet of sorts, yes. It's near the center of the valley in the middle of the lake.
Okay.
It's bordering the forest. You look, it's not that we don't want you to go into the valley. It's just that then she kind of looks at the humans. I don't think you'll last very long out there.
Well,
And then he kind of looks at Casglaf and he's like, don't seem like the rugged sort.
looks can be this. We
You
made our
need-
way here.
He kind of looks back at his men. Stand down, stand down. Let them pass. And kind of like motions to the guards, and you see the gates kind of like slowly open, kind of like revealing the valley beyond.
Is he like the most decorated out of all of them?
Yeah.
So like he's in charge.
Yeah.
Oh, then I said, oh, sorry, what is your good name, sir?
Holding up notes, sec.
Rank and NRIC.
Rank and NRIC.
Third warrant officer.
Apparently,
Sun elf.
3WO Tan Elf.
Thank you very much.
You are most welcome. I do hope that I will hear from you soon. Hopefully, you make it out alive.
Taranov, I really appreciate your concern for my safety.
I am not.
Have a good day.
I was not speaking to you, but sure. You kind of like you see like this look of disgust when you kind of like address him.
Racist.
Is that in character?
No.
I'm thinking in my head. This
Oh.
racist guy.
I do not appear to be affected or flapped in the slightest.
Well,
Alright, which way through the valley? Like,
Make your way.
is there like a main path that we can follow?
Yes, there is a main path.
Alright.
Oh my god, Matt.
Oh, Valley of
Ah.
Valley of Calm.
What?
Valley of Calm.
Can you see?
God.
No,
Loading.
it's a 70%.
Got shit
That's
in my
loading.
eye.
Hold on.
100
I
now.
think you will not be able to see.
Yeah, you do not
Because
own a
we
token
know
with
full
vision.
token. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
But yeah,
reload it again. Hold on. Now? No?
No.
Oh my god, I fucking hate Foundry because I need to press
Oh
save changes.
no. Oh my gosh, Ian.
Can now. Now can.
This is Ian.
Now can?
Yeah, thanks for the
Yeah,
map.
yeah.
I'm stuck at 70. Should I refresh?
I can see it.
70
very
as
true.
well.
Refresh!
I can see it too.
Refresh.
Oh no.
It's only the elves that can see it, obviously.
That's right.
True.
Racist map.
Yeah, racist map, dude. Fucked up.
Anybody familiar with the valley? Elita also not familiar, is it?
Are you asking?
Yeah.
She will say, I've only heard rumors about the valley. Really, it's a very uncharted location. It's so near the capital, but yet so far, if you know what I mean. Only the most seasoned of adventurers or warriors dare to even venture into the valley, and that is really for specific purposes. Most people will never have a reason to actually venture forth into it. It's a interesting place. I can't say I've been. I've only heard things about it.
Would I have had to like so how did I get to the camp if not through the valley?
Sorry?
How did I get to the camp if not through the valley?
Flown ah. Flown,
Huh?
flown,
Oh,
flown.
flown. Oh, okay.
Hmm, hmm.
So same for Elita lah, I guess.
She can fly.
Oh right, yeah, she's a
Hmm.
druid. Fuck.
Hmm, hmm.
Okay, cool.
Teleportation from the gates is disabled, is it?
Yes, they essentially cut off access because of the battle in the valley, and they don't want to make it easy for people essentially and anyone to get into the capital. So essentially they'll shut themselves off from the world, basically. It's like a form of protection.
Hmm.
So this is the only way back to the capital unless we can fly, which well I guess Edita can fly.
Yes, but she needs to drag the 5 of your asses also. So she's not going to. So you're here. This is the gate. Top left.
Here.
Yeah, that's the expense that you need to cross essentially to get.
Holy ding dongs.
So we have to pass through the forest.
This is not entirely forest, by the way.
Yeah.
To get to here,
Bottom right.
bottom.
Oh, that's the that's the
Dang
exit.
diggity dog.
Oh shit, dude, dead mines on the top right.
That's the lost mines.
Yes,
Like
dead mines,
here?
dead mines.
Lost mines of calm.
Stop it!
Okay, we travel downwards, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay.
So it does take you some time. And by the time you are kind of like passing through from the open skies of the valley to what appears to be like a large forest ahead, the foliage kind of thickens visibly and is early night at this point. The kind of like first 5 or so hours as you I'm sorry, the first 1 or 2 hours or so as you walk through the forest, your path is very shaded and the atmosphere is very dark and damp. However, as you kind of make your way through to the like kind of like central part of the forest, you can see these small bioluminescent lights which are kind of like popping up all around you overhead, and it's kind of like lighting up the general vicinity, almost giving this very warm glow to the forest around you. Send you a picture. I think some of you have seen already lah. That was in the notes, I think.
Yeah. Oh, so pretty.
So night falls, and Alita suggests that she says, should we make camp for the night, or would you be comfortable pressing on? We don't know what to expect in the evening or in the night in this particular forest.
It can't be too bad, can it, Elita? I'm
I
gonna
only
side
know-
eye Isilia and see if Isilia knows anything about the forest at all.
Still looks extremely uncomfortable.
I only know that's called Dimlight Forest.
Is it called dim light because there is no light, or is it called dim light because we cannot?
I'm pretty sure it's called dim light because there are lights which are dim, which are above your head.
Oh, will be perfect for evening travel then. Onwards, friends.
We should.
But do we want to risk being tired? Should we come across anything unsavory?
Did we not just rest?
It's been a day.
Yeah, we've been traveling for entire day.
Oh yeah, correct.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
nighttime
correct,
now,
correct. That's
so it's
correct,
like
correct, yeah.
sleep
Oh,
time, you know?
Yeah,
Dude,
alright,
are we-
alright. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
I
Alright,
look
so-
at Cat's glove.
We do have a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I look at Cat's glove and
I'm
question his ability to move on.
I'm doing good.
Do we have an idea of how much ground we've covered and how much more there is to go?
It's hard to tell.
Well, I guess
How
for us
deep?
elves, we don't really have to. We can stay awake a bit longer to kind of keep an eye out, but I think our counterparts should kind of get the rest they need.
How
I
deep
can
are
send
we
out
in
my
the forest?
owl to kind of.
You are an
Wow.
hour into the forest.
Okay, well, is there an opening in the forest where it is semi-safe and covered, where we
Give me a
can
survival
make
check.
camp? Sure, I will make a survival check. Shit. Wait, let me check. I think Slay is not that good at survival.
would
No, Slay's
think
pretty good actually. Slay's pretty good.
Alita can offer you assistance, so she can either make. Okay, he rolled already. He just went ahead and rolled it.
Pin.
Classic.
All right, with a 19, you do manage to find this small clearing, large enough for the 6 of you, where instead of like being covered by the foliage of the forest, it's actually quite nice because there's a gap in the foliage and there's like moonlight which is streaming through and kind of like bathing this small clearing, so it's quite well lit.
Okay. Should we have a fire, or is that too risky?
I don't think we need. Is it? Does it get cold? Do I know? As in, like, I would know like the weather, right? Like, does it?
Then it never gets cold
Because they control the weather, right?
because they
Okay.
control the weather.
Yep. So
Fucking
yeah, I don't think
elf.
we need fire
How
because
how
it's
is
comfortable. Plus, there's light.
yeah? Plus, there's dim light, right? How is the vision actually? Like, is it really like we can barely see, or is it still like a street lamp style?
Close to you, like 10 feet or so, 10 to 15 feet, you can see quite clearly. Anything past that is hard to see.
Okay.
Well, we
Even
have
with the
two elves.
bioluminescent.
People with dark vision can see quite okay.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
Cast glove
Okay.
can see very well.
Ooh.
Really?
We know. Do we
Oh.
notice that?
Yeah, you would see he's just been like looking at the scenery a lot, kind of absent-mindedly.
It's.
Such.
What the fuck am I
Um,
supposed to roll for that?
No, it's okay.
I'm
You
gonna
know-
request.
No,
a s-
I'm just seeing that you are observing your surroundings and it doesn't look like you have any problem doing so lah. That's probably why. It
Yeah,
looks like to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
yeah,
going. I wait. Sorry.
On the other hand, Vervon is like,
Yeah, I can't see shit. So
You can see things that are close to you.
yeah, that's fine. I'm actually gonna like request assistance from Orcus before we take a rest, and I'm gonna ask him to assist me in looking for berries. I
I
wanna look
will.
any berries related, and since he has a herbalism kit, he can check if like it's something that could potentially be poisonous, right?
No. Hold on. Hold on.
I don't want to pick up a poisonous berry.
I don't know,
That's
man.
all I'm saying.
Bioluminescent things are usually a no-go, right?
Hey, you could have some pretty nice
It does
berries,
not
right?
tell
in
you
this
You never
whether
know.
it does
in the
not tell
forest.
you whether things are poisonous or not. It just allows you to
Harvest them.
harvest them. Yeah, and
Okay.
it's actually not for. Well, I mean, it has clippers lah, so I guess it's a mortar and pestle. and
Actually, you
clippers.
can identify poison with a
Yeah.
herbalism kit,
Technically, we
but
can.
then it's
You
hard
can.
lah.
Depends on the
Yeah.
DC, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. There's a si- there's a
There's
DC for
a,
it.
there's a DC.
Okay, well, I'm going to get assistance from Oracus either way.
Sure.
And I'm gonna touch my um,
My body.
holy symbol
Sorry.
and use the light
Okay.
and
Sorry,
make
Sean.
the light that comes out from my symbol the same color as the one that is from the dim light, so as to not attract any unwanted attention.
Sure.
And I'm gonna
The
scour
light
the
is very
forest.
bright and lights up the vicinity.
Yeah, like 10 feet. That's fine. Like I just want it to be dim because it's just this. The light can be any
Yep.
like any
Intensity.
color and intensity, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's just gonna be like the same sort of dim light, but on my chest.
Okay.
It's gonna start scouring the forest for
Sure.
any berries.
Okay. You two
Interesting
can do
berries.
that. Then what the three of you doing?
I'm hunkering down, but I tell my owl that to do like concentric circles, so like 30 feet, 40
Right.
feet,
Right.
50 feet.
Right.
And if he sees anything
Yeah.
like moving towards
Mhm.
our direction, to come
Mhm.
back to me.
Nice. Make me Okay, you can go ahead. Make me a perception check with advantage. Cypher.
I think I'll be looking out for immediate threats like in the area. Not gonna venture too far.
Sure. Make me a perception check with advantage. Cast glove. No, a perception regular perception check. Cypher. Sorry. Cast glove.
I think I'll stay around Isuya and help her. Then
Okay.
I'll also talk to her when she's a bit more free.
Okay.
I'm free. I just send my bird off. I'm just chilling and sitting there and trying to
Umi,
like
do you
gather
have-
some moss, make things comfortable, maybe like makeshift bed or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So I'll be helping and then I'll ask you like, Isuya,
Hmm?
is this place meant only for elves?
Well, Everesca is mainly an elven population, so that's what they're used to. And there are some elves that are not very friendly towards other races because they feel like they are better in some ways. So there definitely is that prejudice, which is probably why the guard at the gate was kind of unfriendly towards everyone else except elves. So that you definitely would experience that. Yeah, I don't think it's fair, but that's just how life is. Oh, well,
Nice.
do I see that when I say prejudice, he's like, do I
Ask
Do an
him.
insight check.
Ask him.
He'll just be, like when kids listen but they pretend they don't know but they pretend they
Oh.
know. Then like
Okay.
Aw.
then
But
Yes, I
I look-
understand some of those words.
Yes.
but I'll look at him, Kasa, and be like, well, in any case, just stay close and be, don't worry about how other people treat you. As long as we stick together, it shouldn't be a problem.
okay. I just found it very weird because um, where I grew up, people of all races kind of just stayed together. But we had a elf auntie. She taught me best, like how to heal my fever.
Oh,
But
sounds like a very
ever
nice
since
person.
she was, but ever since I left the village, all the elves have been pretty mean.
Yeah, I also think it's the situation that we're in at the moment. You know, everyone is on edge. It's like a war, like it's like, you know, we're fighting, so everyone kind of views people who are not like them as a bad person. Stop it. We're all not very comfortable. I mean, it's just not a comfortable time. So I
Are you all having this conversation within my earshot? Though?
I guess I mean I don't think we're trying to hide our conversation. Like we're just chilling and
Yeah, so at this point, three of you are in the camp, right? Then I'm with
Mm.
Vervin
Yeah,
foraging,
you're away.
right?
You're away.
mm.
We'll get to the foraging part later. Need you to make some checks. Casclov, I need you to make me a perception check, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, to be mindful. I talk to a freaking kid.
Carry on,
Just
carry
ask-
on, carry on for conversation, please.
Oh no, what's happening?
Carry on, carry on.
No, I yeah.
Mm.
I think I'm okay. Are you okay? By the way, you look better.
Yeah, yeah. I think yesterday was scary, but today has been fun. So then Syria, you see like Casclov peel off to the distance, and if you are looking at his irises, it turns to slits like a cat.
Ooh.
But he has
What?
like to Casclov, he doesn't know what the hell is happening, but he's just able to see very far, or like see in the darkness. And like ooh, nothing's changed for him. Like you say, this forest is strangely bright in the night. Is that why they call it the Dimlight forest?
Ayo.
You're human, right, Casco?
You're weird. Yeah?
Okay. It's just surprising that you can see so well in the dark for a human.
Mom always said to eat my carrots.
Alright.
I'll clock it, but I won't say anything.
Hello.
Basically, your owl will return and peck and pull on your collar.
Is there something coming?
Can you communicate with your familiar? You can, right?
I can.
She will. It will
I
tell
wanted
you.
to ask also because it's I don't know how it works. Fey, what would Fey speak? Sylvan, which I
Sylvan.
do. So is it
You
like
speak
a
Sylvan?
yeah? I do.
Oh,
So it's like a thing.
good
Like
to
I
know.
just we
Good
just
to
think
know.
we just know, right?
Yeah,
Like I. Oh yeah.
Good to
Okay.
know,
Then
good to know.
then I would telepathically say like, is there someone like nearby? How close?
She will say that she saw 3 sets of unblinking eyes high up in the trees for a couple of seconds. They were watching the three of you. Have been watching the three of you. Very wide, unblinking eyes, not human.
Okay.
But she didn't dare approach.
Oh, that's good.
And they are right
What's-
above you.
What's your bird say?
Do something, maybe animals are watching us very close, apparently, like above us. And I will like casually like stretch, like look out to the sky. I pretend I'm like, no. And I try to like see if there's anything like above me.
I will
No,
do
no
mindsets.
fiends, no undead, no celestials.
And we are not on our hallowed ground.
No.
Can I see anything if I were to like just
No.
God damn it. Oh.
I'll tell Sylvia there's
Okay.
nothing of the other planes.
Well, I don't think these are not maybe planar but more affected by magic in a weird way, because remember what the guard was saying, like this mythol thing is affecting the wildlife in the forest. And I mean I haven't seen
do I
myself
know
per
about
se.
this mythal thing?
You might have. Maybe history check.
Hold on.
But I'm sending a message to Oracus
I do not know.
I do not know.
and can
what?
That
him
sounds
to
like
come back.
It just sounds like hogwash to you. Absolute garbage.
Tell me again what this metal is.
I do I know how much do I know about
Yeah, you
how
know
the
quite a
metal is
fair bit.
affecting the
So
wildlife?
you wouldn't know how it's affecting the wildlife, but
Okay.
you know what the metal is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, basically how we have magic or utilize magic here is the source called mythal, and everything that we do draws from this source. So like that's the reason why it does never gets cold. It's always a nice, comfortable weather because that's how we control the weather. Um, our arcane, I guess, abilities and power. What was it?
Hurricane.
Is from comes from there. Like everything, how everything is run in Everesca is
Is it a
from
product
mythal.
of the weave then? I've never heard of arcane being drawn from anything other than the weave.
Do I know what the weave is? Like, do I understand what he's trying to say?
Sort of. You know, the weave is
You're a wizard,
essentially
right?
yeah. The weave
Okay.
the weave is essentially like how you access magic, right? The mythal is different. The mythal is it's basically a powerful magical effect which is created by spellcasters. It's not natural, but they basically create this entire. It's like almost like think of this like if it's like a ward, but it's like a giant ward for your country. It's literally like all encompassing. It covers the entire valley and the main city. So it has many powerful benefits if you for the spellcasters if you stay within the mythal, you draw from it. But it is from the weave, yes. Yeah.
It's like a very concentrated
Zone essentially.
zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, they intentionally put it there.
Created
As a
it so
Yeah.
that it helps like the city, like
Yeah.
the city. So
Essentially it's whatever they want it to be. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a incredibly powerful ward that has multiple functions. It is powerful enough that it can block certain types of creatures from entering. It's also powerful enough that you can essentially do magic that is not imaginable like within this zone.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it something that's visible? Am I able to see it?
You cannot see it. It's not
Oh.
visible.
Right.
In the air, like as we like to say it,
Interesting. Interesting.
and it's been damaged,
I
corrupted in a way, which is anyway. Sorry, I'm trying to reach Arcus, and I'm telling Arcus like, please come back. Like, yeah, we are being watched by people. Something in the trees. That's what I said.
So we'll because it's happening concurrently. So we'll jump to Oracus and Verven first. Alita is there with you in camp, by the way.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Forgot about her.
So you can go ahead and make me a survival check with advantage. Whoever would like to make the roll between the two of you.
I'm a +3.
Same.
Okay, I will do it. I'm feeling lucky.
Do it.
Feeling lucky.
Oh.
I press Alt though. Wait, maybe it's Shift instead. Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
damn.
Lucky
Boy.
indeed.
Feeling sheesh. Alright. Roll me a D20 please. Straight D20. $16?
16
Alright.
indeed.
Right. You come across what appears to be this strange looking flower.
Oh,
I
And
will.
it's just sitting there, and you kind of like it doesn't catch your attention. It just looks like a regular old flower for the moment, and then you kind of like look at it again, and it appears that petals of the flower are fading in and out of existence.
Orcus?
It's like disappearing, shimmering for a second, disappearing, and then reappearing.
Collect
Is
that
it
plant.
magical?
How are you
I
going
will
to use them?
attempt to identify plant
Sure, how
No,
are you?
okay, you can do that, yeah. And then let me know
Give
what
me
happens.
a nature check.
using the herbalism kit. Is it?
Herbalism kit will not allow you to identify a plant, will it? Can you do that?
Yes.
Alright.
Well, I
not-
mean, you can identify plants
Look, I can just do
with a
this.
quick inspection of their appearance and smell.
Let me see. Yes, you makes it easier to identify plants, so you can make me a nature check with advantage.
Nature check with is shift click. Is it?
Should be shift click or
I
control
don't,
click.
I don't know that.
I just
Should be
rolled
shift
twice.
click. Oh,
Shift,
oh my
shift.
god.
So if a,
Shift.
Yeah, it should be shift click.
so if a 17, you don't know what it is.
Wow.
You don't really know what it is. However, you can tell most likely that it is magical in nature.
I'm gonna use
It's very.
my...
You have not heard of plants which fade or phase in our existence.
I'm gonna use my feet, my Furbolg magic, and I'm gonna use detect magic.
It is magical.
Oh.
I'll tell you the source.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Sure.
It's very faint necromancy.
Faint okay. Orcus, collect that plant carefully.
I will store it in one of my vials
Mm.
in the herbalism kit.
It's probably going to be larger than a vial.
Oh, it's that big?
Yeah, it's about the size of a palm.
Would it be worth to crush it first before putting it in? Okay, it's inside the wardrobe. What do you think, Oracle? Should we take it out, crush it before we put it in the bowl, or should we just take the whole thing back?
So you said it has traces of necromancy, right?
Yes, apparently some traces of necromancy magic.
Should we be messing around with it in terms of like crushing it?
Could be bad. I would not know anything about that. I'll let you make the call.
Let's just not crush it and bring it back.
Alright. Is it possible to uproot the flower by the root?
It is possible to uproot the flower.
Alright, I will carefully uproot it without damaging it and
Sure.
bring it back.
If
I'm
I give
assuming
what does limited permissions do, Cam?
Limited is, I think you can see the first page, the write up.
That's all, right?
Yeah.
Can't see what it does, but can see a description of it? Question mark.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's the
okay, yeah. I just
description.
see the quantity and the picture and the description.
Yeah.
Ooh. Cool.
Cool.
Okay,
Okay.
that's cool. Sure, let's just
Cool.
keep it like that then. And keep it safe in my bag. And I assume somewhere around this time when we're foraging, we get the message, right?
You do, yes. After
Alright.
after foraging for a while and you have recovered this single flower, Oracus, you do get a telepathic ping from Isilia telling you that something's up back at camp.
Bourbon,
we're heading
we must
back.
return to camp immediately.
Yes,
Seems like we have encountered unknown presences.
yes, doesn't seem good. Let's go. Go right now. Go right now.
Okay, we rush back.
So after about 20 minutes, Oracus and Vervan do return to camp. Isilia, after you send out the message.
I put out the light, obviously.
So on the way back, I'll also.
You see
will-
Vervan running back. He's holding this flower in his hand. You
Yeah, on
can
the way
see
back, we also try and see if we spot anything.
and extra stuff.
Yeah, as in, since we know we are being watched, right? On the way
Okay.
back, we will also check.
Sure, maybe a perception
I
check.
did tell him that they're in the trees, knowing that he's. in
Vervan
there.
and Oracus make perception checks.
Oh man, consistently high rolls. Oh man.
Oracus, as you're running, you swear, you look to the left and you look very high up in the trees near the camp, you swear you see a pair of eyes looking straight at you for a brief second. Very high up in the trees, though.
So we don't know if the owl spotted 3 pairs of eyes, right?
Yes.
So we don't know if this is one of them. But being so high up and non-human, potentially birds. Anyway, we rush back and tell them that we spotted another set of eyes.
Could very well be like druids or other elves or tree climbers, tree huggers up
Ah,
there.
That's
Not sure
true.
what they're doing.
Owl said they're not like human. Well, not.
If druids are shapeshifted,
That's true. You wouldn't know.
yeah.
Well, they haven't attacked. They're just watching. So
We could just take turns keeping watch.
hmm,
Maybe should be okay. Unless something happens in the middle of the night.
mhm.
All right. Here's what I'll do. I'll take the first shift. The rest of you to get some rest.
Is that okay if everybody cipher it?
I'll
you
take
you
the
okay or
first
not, Cam?
Yeah, I'll hang in there.
Okay. Kesla,
Yeah.
it's the first shift.
Yes, I'm the first shift.
Give me a perception check.
Fuck me in the ass.
That's good.
As you see your friends fall asleep around you, including Alita, you hear rustling from the tree behind you,
It's your Jimmy's.
and you look up
Okay.
above you and you see, just from a lower branch, two wide eyes just kind of peering right at you, making no attempt to hide.
Sure, I stare right back at them. And I let out a soft, not really too loud because I don't want to wake them up, but wait, are they talking to me? Fucking birds.
It doesn't sound like a bird. It's very soft, the sound. It's kind of like. Then you see it's kind of like slowly crawling along the branch, and the eyes are moving, but still watching you. You want to light up so you can see it better?
Yes, I'm gonna use light.
Okay, you cast light quietly, and the branch is lit up. You see the creature covers its eyes, and you see it's a frog-like creature wearing what appears to be very makeshift armor. Armor made of like sticks and leaves and reeds. Some kind
I
of like a
see.
makeshift bow on its back, made with weeds.
So this is Murlocs, ah.
Yeah, like murlocs are like
No,
gremlins or
not like
what.
a.
Like for frog people, so it's legit like Pepe, like a bunch of Pepes in the trees.
God damn it. Hold on, let me find the picture of them. What do they look like?
It's a bullywug.
Oh my god.
This campaign is such a gigantic name.
So
Literally a frog.
Ah, okay. It's like 1 mana, half stone creature. Okay.
Oh,
I'll just let out a soft spoken, like, in common. Like, we're like, I hope you mean no harm. We're just taking a rest in the forest.
Okay, so
He
as
kind of
elves,
walks up. He kind of like crawls closer to you. Then you see he kind of takes out. You see this kind of sticky finger and starts poking the flower that you collected.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
like right beside you at this point.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna hurt him, obviously. And I'm just like, yeah, found this on the around the forest. I'll be taking that. Is it of value to you, frog
Kinda
people?
pokes it.
No, stop poking it. Look, do you understand what I'm talking?
Looks at you.
If you understand me, it's best you back off and nod.
He starts poking it again.
Nope,
At
not gonna
this
give him
point,
the.
I awake from my trance and I
You
notice what's
see a
going on.
frog creature poking the flower beside Vervin.
I'm gonna back away
I-
and not let him poke it.
Right. I awaken Alita and ask if she knows what these
You
creatures
can't
are.
wake up and she's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then she
Oh.
looks up and says, whoa, 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 whoa,
Oh, relax,
whoa, whoa,
relax,
whoa.
relax. They're
He
not
pulls out her
dangerous. They're
quarter
not
staff.
dangerous. No, it's fine. It's fine. They're not dangerous.
You can see it takes a step away.
Yeah. I tell Alita, it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. They will go away when they want to go away.
You mean they? There's more?
I think there's another one.
At this point, there's quite a bit of commotion,
I
guys.
wake up. I'm
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Apologize,
I'll
group, to
take a
wake
look.
you up.
At the froggles, and I will look at my owl and be like, are they like? I'm asking my owl.
You mean are they like you?
Like, are they? Like, what is their? You know,
I
are they
don't know.
from?
Gonna ask them to go. Ask the froggos to go away and try to
Aw.
not let them touch my.
He's gonna
Touch
like
my ghost
he's,
flower.
he's like wandering around the camp now and like looking through things.
Our things.
I will say
Yeah.
hello. In Sylvan.
He looks up at you. Hello.
In Sylvan.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
You want the flower?
Ooh, very nice flower.
Oh,
Guys.
Do I not have? Oh, okay.
Oh,
is it only Celia that can understand it?
what?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I have this, but I don't know how useful it is.
We're resting for the moment. Are you hungry?
Oh, no.
What is the flower?
No. Don't know. Collect flower and look at flower.
Are there more flowers like this?
Any flower.
Okay. Where do you stay?
Oh. He points up.
Oh, so just up there. Okay. Well, but we can sleep here, right? Like we can rest.
Yeah, yes.
Are there dangerous creatures aside
No.
from
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes? Nearby?
Hard to explain.
It's okay.
You go up. I show you.
Uh, Orcus.
Yes.
So I asked if there were dangerous creatures nearby, and this is the frog dude that
Frog log.
frog what? Lord Lord. Frog log.
Frog log.
Okay. They're called frog logs. LOK.
I
They
nod
say
suspiciously.
that they can bring me up, I guess, because they live in the trees.
No,
Apparently.
climb.
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 He climbs very well. I said, so maybe you wanna maybe climb up with them to see if I said I will stay with Orcus. They speak Sylvan, so you should know what they're talking about, right? No? Yes?
No, we're not.
Okay, so just stick with Orcus and let him climb up, and Sylvan, they're just interested in the flower. There's more flowers like that in the forest, so we can maybe just let this one go.
Yeah, I agree. If there are more flowers and he's interested in this
Yeah.
one, maybe we should just hand it
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
by some goodwill.
yeah.
It is your flower.
No. I mean,
You
if you want
find
it,
flower.
yes.
All right, look, I found it. But
You can't
Y-
understand.
oh yeah.
Owen.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, he
But we
found
have
the flower
Isuya
in the forest.
translating, right?
I don't know. Are you translating every word for word, or are you just speaking to him?
I'm speaking to you. He said you found. I said yes. I point to like Verba, like he
You
found the
keep
flower.
flower. You keep flower if you find flower.
Okay, sure. Then he keeps the flower because he found the flower.
I like the flower. It's nice flower. He can poke the flower again.
Do not. That's my flower.
Verba, is it okay if he could have the flower? I mean, he says there's more like it in the forest. I'm sure we will come
Not
across.
many. This is
What
new
is this
flower.
flower?
New flower.
New flower.
New
New
flower.
flower.
Not see this flower before. New flower.
Vervin is not inclined to give his flower away,
Well,
unfortunately.
can you maybe bring my friend up to where you live, tree and
Yeah.
see?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Marcus. And then I put owl on his shoulder. It's like owl not understands what they're talking about, so can just climb up.
Okay. So I climb up the tree with the frog log.
Sure.
Then I just stare at it
Can you
blank
see him, Aaron?
What?
because I cannot
Can-
communicate with the frog log, right? I just
can you
climb up
see-
and then
The
Mm.
map.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Hold on.
wait, where are we now?
I can see the map, why?
Okay, only you and Oracle should be able to see the map.
As in
can
the Ian map, right?
Yeah,
No,
I just see the Yen map.
Oh,
We're still on the valley.
Mm-hmm.
my bad.
Oh.
You kind of climb up to the top of this very high tree, and there's this network of tree houses which appears to have been made. Certain sections of the trees have been hollowed out and converted into almost like makeshift buildings for these frog logs. Frog logs gonna bring you up. Oh? This way,
Okay.
this way, this way.
Okay, I follow the frog log.
I have black screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Ian. Chin at the moment.
I counted 5 so far. 6,
7 actually.
7,
Yeah.
8, 9, 10.
Wait, you gotta leave the rest of us sleeping.
No, I mean you got. I'm assuming.
No, right?
Who else would like to climb?
I'm good. I'll settle I'll settle like the rest of the party that wants to sleep down. Since it's just like Kasklov and Cypher left.
Did Joe wake us?
There's quite a bit of commotion. So
yeah.
I feel you would have awoken.
Alright. And I see them
Frog.
following this
Yeah.
frog with like no understanding of what they just
Yes.
told us.
I'll fill Cypher in and I'm like, they don't seem to be of any harm. I think they
Yeah.
should be fine.
He brings you to this table.
I will go, I will go.
Okay.
Vervin, I'll tell you to stay.
Okay, sure. Stay back then with Kasklov.
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to Casca with my hand on his shoulder and just like looking through my
How
owl.
are you going to translate with nobody who speaks Sylvan there?
Why?
I'm looking through the owl's eyes.
And then
That's
how
what
are you
I'm
going
doing
to
at the moment.
tell?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
because I cannot talk to them. You probably can understand them
I
and you
will,
can...
Yeah.
I will, yes, you can understand them, but you cannot tell Shin and Cam.
Yeah, I can understand. Correct.
So this is what you don't understand anything. I will say it in English, but you don't understand shit. Okay?
Yeah, wait, why would we do this? Why wouldn't the only person who can talk to them not come up with?
That's a good question.
Cause I thought it was like very high in the tree and I cannot
is.
climb.
It
And
is very high.
Oracus is better at climbing the tree.
What, that doesn't... No, there's no way we can...
Yeah, then,
Fair
but
enough.
then if any of us can go up, then why not just send Isuya up
It will just
also?
it will just
Okay.
take some time, but you can climb, Isuya, if you
Oh,
would
okay.
like.
Yeah, come on with
Alright.
us.
I would eventually. Hello.
You are you are standing around this table of some sort, and there's this kind of like makeshift, almost like clay, half stone sculpture of this like lizard-looking creature. Noggle,
Noggle?
Noggle, God,
Your god.
God.
Okay, this is like a deity of some sort.
Jungle, forest god,
God of the jungle.
god of the
Slash
frog.
God of the frogs in the jungle.
Our god.
Your god. Okay.
Yeah, you. And she points at Isuya and Orcus. You kill God.
How?
You kill God. We see you kill God.
Whoa. When?
You hurt
Just
God hurt now. God bleeding. You attack God.
when? But we just sat down. Are you talking about the flower?
No. We see that he kind of points at your ear. We see attack God.
Oh. Elves. When?
Day ago, 2 days ago,
Where?
nearby. Yeah.
Nearby. Okay. So apparently there's a group of elves who's apparently attacking their god nearby
Killed their god.
in the
Is
valley
it?
somewhere. Okay. Froglock, your god is the whole forest, or it's like Mog what is it? Moglok?
Froglog.
Mogro-
Froglog.
No, but what did they say? Like the
Noggle.
name of the Noggle. Thank you. Yes. So Noggle is in the forest now,
Now, injured.
injured in the forest. Okay.
We save Noggle, but he injured. We not know how to save.
Oh, okay. Well,
You have things. I saw
can-
many things.
we can
Can you save Noggle?
maybe figure it out. Okay. Cypher, apparently they have a compatriot. I mean, you call him a god, like they revere him in a way, who is apparently very injured, and they don't know how to help fix him. So maybe we can help.
I mean, yeah, we should.
Okay. Where is Noggle? Froglock.
Noggle, near.
We can maybe help, but we need to see.
Nearby. He smiles.
Can you take us there? Because we need to see to heal, fix wound.
You can fix.
Maybe, but we need to see Noggle.
Kind of looks at one of his frog-lock friends.
We can try.
He nods. Like three of you make me perception checks if you're out there, please, in the room.
I see a little thing on the bridge. What the hell is that, yeah?
That's Isilia's hour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cutie.
If I'm up here, I would send my owl back to
Sure.
Vervin and Pascalov just to make sure that they're being
So,
watched over.
Anybody who hit
also.
14 will see there is a single plant. There's a potted plant, a very small potted plant, which is sitting in front of this statue, very unassumingly. It's a 5-leaf clover of some sort.
The statue is the Noggle statue?
Yeah, Norgo statue. It's a very it looks like a lizard of some sort, but it's very badly made. Very, very, very badly made.
Five-leaf clover.
Hmm. It's very unassuming and it's very easy to kind of like look past with like the amount of shit that is on the table. There's like a whole bunch of like random fruits and lots of different kinds of offerings, but there is appears to be a very small potted plant with a 5-leaf clover which is placed in the middle of all this nonsense.
I will attempt to identify plant.
Sure. Maybe a nature check with advantage. It's not good enough. It appears to be just a regular plant to you.
Okay.
Mm.
Is
So, but we do notice the plant. So,
Mm.
do we need to use this plant? I ask Cecilia since she noticed it also. Do we need to use this plant to heal Noggle?
Noggle? I don't know.
Sorry, did I
I'll
miss
ask
anything?
Froglock.
Not
Oh,
really.
you're still downstairs.
Yep.
Froglock, this plant.
God plant.
Is this Noggle?
God plant.
Does God need plant?
God give plant.
God gave the plant.
It lucky plant.
Oh, four leaf, literally a four.
It's a 5-leaf
Five.
clover.
Five.
Five-leaf
Oh, five.
clover.
Wow.
Okay. Can we help Noggle though? Where
I
where
bring. I
is
bring.
Okay. Okay.
I bring.
Do we need to bring plant? If plant lucky, can bring.
Maybe.
Maybe as like an entrance
He
gift.
hands you the plant, yeah.
Okay.
It's not very
That-
big. It's literally a small ass pot.
they're going to bring us the Noggle, and they say that this is like a good luck plant that apparently this Noggle person gave to them. So maybe you hold it. Give it to
Sure.
Marcus.
Climbing down with the plant.
Oh,
Will
we're
be,
coming down. Okay.
It's like, yeah, how are you going to go down?
I don't know where
What,
this
a
place
lift?
is. Okay.
Climbing down the
Yes.
plant is going to be an acrobatics check.
That's why I give it to August.
Acrobatics check, please. Easy enough.
Wow.
You balance the plant with one hand and climb down with the other. Very easy for you. Alright. Climb down and you make your way to the rest of your party and you see
And
three frog locks climbing down, Vervin and Casiglav, very, very quickly before the rest of your party slowly makes their way down. 5 minutes later.
hello. Sorry.
Um,
Apparently someone is injured and they would like to see if we can help. So that's why they're taking us.
Why are we helping frogs? Please
Well,
remind me
I
why
think
we are helping frogs.
they are more familiar with
Hmm.
this area, and if we help them, it probably would be in our best interest in terms of surviving the forest.
And then
Fairly?
I add on, well, Elitha, if you do not wish to help them, you could stay out of this. I would like to help
Fine.
them though.
Fine.
I mean, they haven't harmed us or anything. Just seem like they want some help.
Do they need food? We don't have much to spare.
No, I think they just need us to help someone who's injured because they don't know how to
Someone?
heal them.
There's
Some
another human?
No, not a human. They kind of revere him. Maybe he's like a leader of some sort. They call him their god, but I don't know.
God.
To them.
It's not sound pleasant in any way.
I
And
will, but then I also mentioned that they saw elves attacking their god.
Yeah. Apparently a
Ask
day
whether they were
ago.
wearing masks.
That's a good question. Froglock.
Froglock?
The people, and I point to my ears, who attacked Noggle,
Yeah, you.
were they wearing like masks, like cover face?
Yes.
Ha.
They're here in the valley.
Yes.
Hmm.
Lita, they said that they were wearing masks.
Well, that's not good.
Well, they've made their way here, past the gate.
Either that or remnants
Um,
of the battle months ago that have not left since.
Never mind. Bring us to Noggle. I'll tell Frog. And as we're walking, I'm going to tell Frog, kind of try to explain, like, people with masks, bad. People with
You
no
bad.
masks,
You bad.
no. Don't wear masks, good. Wear masks, bad. That's what I'm trying to say.
Why bad?
Very bad. Very, very bad.
Because cute God?
Attack people. They only attack people. Things. God.
Why you Nehi, why you have year two?
We are kind of the same.
You are bad?
No, cause I don't wear masks.
So if you wear mask, you bad.
But I will never wear masks.
If you wear mask, you become bad?
No.
He looks confused.
It's fine. It's okay. Not go. Important.
No. He looks very, very confused.
I'm following them. Vervin is following them because Vervin wants to help.
Let's go. Let's all go. We are
Vervin,
not
so
leaving
it's
anyone
so
behind.
it's not in the trees. It's like at the top.
No,
like,
he's like
there's-
bringing us somewhere in
okay,
the
sure,
valley.
sure,
We've
got
cut
it.
down the trees. We are like
Vervin
on ground level.
understands. Vervin understands.
We should all go.
Yes,
Yes.
definitely.
Hi,
I'll
hello.
tell
there.
my owl to keep looping.
Can I assume that Isuya is translating everything?
Yeah, you see her do this.
Oh look, they have their own unique tokens. Look at that, that's so cute.
Oh my god.
One has such a long face. Look at that. The other is a beefy boy.
Oh god.
Alright, you approach what appears to be this fallen tree of some sort, and all around you can see it's this fallen tree, and you see the bioluminescent like kind of like bulbs have like fallen, and kind of like the light has like disappeared. It's quite a sad sight. It's almost like something has gone wrong here in this like clearing, and this creature that's kind of like been wounded very badly. You see kind of like gashes along its stomach, breathing extremely heavily. It's this brightly colored lizard-like creature with sharp fangs. His tongue's kind of like dangling out of his mouth as he's panting deep, like very, very hard. You see it's like blue and purple fin kind of like stretching slightly. You can see almost like 20 different arrows kind of stuck into his body. And then all around you can see not small little spirits kind of like dancing around him. And then on top of the log, I don't think you can see, but I'll bring you guys closer so you can see one. There are like two creatures that are kind of proud up on the log above him, and they appear to be flowers, living flowers with a single eye.
Oh,
And as you approach, they kind of eye you down.
Roglog?
Oglog?
Is that Noggle?
Big lizard Noggle?
Big lizard is Noggle.
Big lizard.
can I try
How about
talking to Noggle?
the rest of them?
Forest guard protector?
Okay. So big lizard, I think a big lizard is Noggle. everyone around Noggle is apparently like some guard or protector, so no sudden movements. I mean, no, don't hurt them, I guess. Okay. I'm going to talk to Noggle. Okay, 4 o'clock.
No. Frog's gonna walk up and says, Rosemar, we are here to help Noggle. In Sylvan, by the way.
Oh, he addressed the purple lizard something by something else. Rosamar. Okay.
What am I saying as Siegfried?
Yeah, you click
Oh,
on the
because I
token.
click
Yeah.
on your token, sorry. Rosamar. He's addressing the things on top, the flower-like
Ah.
creatures.
I whisper to the party. It's like the flower-like creatures are called Rosamar.
I will call out in Druidic. I'll say hello. Do you understand me?
Why do you bring such strange creatures to the home of our god? One who can speak Druidic.
Is he addressing me?
You don't understand though.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in Sylvan.
They are asking frogs why they're bringing people to the place of their god. That's what they said.
Can we identify this creature, by the way?
You can make me a nature check, all of you. Which creature are we trying to identify?
Oh, no, Noggle.
Sure.
Lizard boy?
Purple
Sure.
guy.
All of you can make me a nature. Alita can make me a nature check also.
Cool. Nita.
Wow.
Nature check is
Oh, that's not bad.
intelligence.
Really feeling all my
Uh,
minus ones.
No. Just click the nature. She has a plus, right?
Wait, where's her nature?
I got it.
Yeah, thank you.
See, I roll amazing when it's not me.
Alita will tell you that she has heard rumors of a creature like this before. A Noggle. It's written in the storybooks for kids. And it's like folktale in elven culture. A lizard which draws its power from the gods of lightning. Frightening creature. Supposedly, when it roars, it sounds like a thunderstorm is approaching.
Do we know anything about its alignment?
No.
Well, I would kind of step out and say, can we? I mean, if it looks like Doggo is hurt. Can we help? We would like to help.
You can help.
Well, we have healers in our party. Maybe there's
I
something
don't
that they can do.
trust pointy ears.
Healers are the non-pointy ear ones.
Pervan, do you have pointy ears?
I do not have pointy ears.
Your picture
And
has pointy ears, my friend.
I will push.
Okay, well, it's not the
Vernon
same kind of
and
pointy
Cyprian
ears.
forward.
It's
Like
obviously
they are
not.
the
Yeah, I'm obviously
Yeah,
not the
obviously
same
not
kind of
elven.
pointy
yeah.
ears.
You have pointy
Like-
ears, right?
I do, but it's not the same kind of pointy ears for sure, dude. Come on, man. You gotta trust me.
But you have pointy ears, right?
Yes.
They are not elves. You know, they can help.
Looks at Cypher. The druid may approach.
Okay. Cypher, they are okay with you approaching.
I will go a little bit closer to this being. Make it clear there's no harm. Am I able
It's
to
breathing
have?
very deeply, and you can see that it's doesn't look like it's going to last much longer, a day at most, with the amount of blood that he has lost. It's seeped through the soil below it.
Right, I will Lay on hands very slowly, gently, kind of touch it and infuse it with healing.
Dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh dear, I'm not good at this.
Let's be.
Oh.
Oh. I was like 10 minus one. I'm like, oh,
Minus one.
You get electrocuted. It's like
Oh
lightning
my
damage,
god,
right?
that's a lot of damage.
oh
It's a
no.
17 lightning damage.
Oof.
Shit.
But
You
Does
see,
it
like
touch it?
you see this flash of light as Cypher kind of like tries to place his hand on Norga, and does so for like a brief second. As you kind of touch the wound, you see this you hear this grimace of pain, this roar just shakes the trees around you, and you see this bright flash of light as all the scales kind of light up on the body, and this huge shock wave explodes around. Both the frog lock and Cypher take 17 points of lightning damage.
Frog law!
Does
Frog
the,
law, no!
does the heal go through though? Until you make contact.
Yes, yes, but
Okay,
it's still
let's-
very, very badly wounded.
Okay.
Right. Let's call it at 3 health. Plus 3.
Okay, plus 3. It still looks fucked, really bad.
I really want to help, but Istilia
Ah.
told me that it doesn't like pointy ears.
You feel this rush of electricity run through your body, Cypher, and just knocks you out for a moment.
Stagger back. I was like, oh, okay, okay. Do not touch that thing. Whew.
Istilia,
Sorry.
can you please convince Norgo
Okay.
that I am safe?
Okay. I'm gonna approach Naga and be like, my friend here is not the pointy
No
ears.
go, no speak.
Why
Oh,
can't we get
okay.
Cypher to convince? He can speak Druidic and
Yeah.
he's charismatic.
That's a good call. I will
Your-
say that. Listen, I've helped you to the best of my ability, but my friend there is a much better healer than I am. If you would give him a chance, he will not harm you.
Ongo doesn't speak, if I'm not wrong. He does not speak.
He's speaking to the
The gods, I
To
guess.
the
Yeah.
to Rosamar.
Rosamar.
Make me a persuasion check.
Ooh, that was so close. That was so...
Your friend, no. If your friend fails and Norgo dies, we will kill him.
It looks like Knuckle is not going to last much longer if what I could do did so little. I believe it's worth a try, or you will lose your Knuckle anyway. I don't wait for a response. I turn to Irvin and give a nod.
Alright. I'm gonna just slowly step ahead, not
I
to
will step
alarm the
back.
creature. Yeah, and then I'll move the frog log aside. I don't want to fucking smite him. I don't want him to get
He's gonna
smited.
take a few steps back after seeing you approach.
Okay.
May-
I'm gonna
may-
nod to the.
Reverend, maybe don't do it.
Yes, I understand what
Yeah.
you're thinking. Gonna give a nod to the Rosemars, and I'm gonna present my holy symbol, and I'm gonna cast Preserve
You
Life.
see the Rosama as you approach, they have like almost like their arms have like twisted, and you see like spike, almost like thorns have started to grow on them, and what appeared to be a hand has now transformed into like some sort of whip of some kind as they watch
Uh-oh.
you carefully.
Uh-oh.
I will heal myself as well. For I guess 7.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Preserve Life. And it's all 10 HP. Put all 10 into Nogo.
You present your holy symbol and you feel kind of like will it into the injured body of the Norgo, and you can see some of the wounds starting to close up, and almost the blood stops flowing so profusely into the soil below it, and you can see almost like the breathing kind of like stabilizes just slightly. However, there are still the make me a medicine check. Erwin.
Hoo-hoo.
So you gather that you have managed to kind of like stop the bleeding from like the slashing wounds, but there are still 20 or so arrows that are stuck in the Norgo that need to be removed physically, that you probably have to pull out.
Physically.
And from your understanding, you know that it was the Mars elves. Pulling these arrows out might damage the creature.
Okay. I'm
Because
gonna
they are serrated arrowheads.
I'm gonna go like over the top, and I'm gonna do a chant, and I'm gonna cast healing word. Lucky I prepped this. Holy shit, dude. So I don't need to touch it with cure wounds.
Okay. It will not pull the arrows out though. What
Yeah,
you're doing
sure.
is
I just
closing the wounds.
I just want to stabilize the creature further.
I already said it's stable already. It's stable already.
Even more over the top.
Okay.
Over the top.
No,
Just in case. Just in case.
Why don't we remove the arrows and then use this to kind of go the rest of the way?
No, I don't want to touch the creature for. I don't want to touch the Norgo.
I can do it.
Do we have like no? He doesn't like pointy ears.
Convince him.
Do we have mage hand?
Let me just get my other
Actually.
character.
It's a
All
dex
right,
saving throw, right?
Yeah.
But maybe like if you're holding onto the arrows, like it won't have the same effect as touching Norgo directly.
I'll take it that I can understand the situation, and I'll tell the Royal Mars like we have to remove these arrows for him to get better. But it will hurt.
They nod and says that we cannot stop what it might do.
Oh no.
We cannot communicate with it. He is a god.
Oh, spare me with that. I do not know.
Do we use the
And-
medicine check to remove arrows?
You will need to make a medicine check, yes.
I can do it.
Yeah, I got nothing left in
Worst.
the tank.
Vervin heals me, right? That's the worst case
Yeah.
scenario, right?
Let's see. Shit. Fuck, dude. I don't want to use bless. I'm at 2 spell
We
slots left.
all help.
I don't know. We need some kind of calm emotions.
Rosamar, is it okay if we all help? There are many arrows.
Give me a persuasion check.
20 arrows.
Oh.
Come on.
Why me? Okay.
I will not risk harming our god.
Does the creature at least look like it trusts us a little bit more?
It looks stable. However, it does not look pleased or calm in any way. It's still in a lot of pain.
Mhm.
Can the druid do anything to calm it down?
Check the
Oh
spell.
yeah, just animal friendship. Let's do it. Let's get Alicia to calm her down. Calm the beast down.
Healing the spell, please.
Animal friendship.
I'll just cast it. They'd be able to willingly fail.
Yes, or higher the spell fails. If otherwise, the beast must succeed.
It's intelligence to 4.
Oh, it makes
Oh
it safe.
no.
You fucker,
Oh
Noggle.
no, so close.
Close. But you see, Alita kind of like walks up, and she attempts to kind of like speak to the beast for a moment before you hear this massive roar, and Alita just like scrambles backwards. It's like, look, this is not what I signed up for. This. How about we just pull the arrows out? We just go.
Ah, yeah.
I can
I
pin it
think-
down. Let me pin it down, and we can. You guys go for it.
No, don't touch
I
it.
would be
Wait.
really
I would
No,
not
no,
touch
no,
it
no, no,
further.
no.
touching
How,
it.
how is Elita gonna pin?
I will turn into a
someone.
wolf and pin it down.
I would not touch Nogo further. I think that's a bad idea.
I would not want to aggravate Noggle either. I can attempt to pull out an arrow first.
How many arrows are there?
It's like 20, right?
20 arrows.
Oh,
But maybe after
shit.
the first one, if it's successful, maybe Noggle will calm down.
oh, I don't really have access to magic here that can help, so I think that's the only way.
Yeah. I don't have anything, guys. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Can try. Better than nothing.
Okay, I guess we try then.
Mm-hmm.
I
Very
will
careful though.
step up
Back
to
out,
Noggle.
back out.
You can see it's eyeing you very carefully as you approach. It's like he has his eye trained on you.
I maintain its gaze non-threateningly as I slowly reach for an arrow. One that probably is not in a very sensitive area.
Okay. Make me a
So
medicine check to pull.
Oh dear.
Sure, make
What
me a dexterity
kind?
saving throw, please.
Oof.
Oh dear.
Take 10 damage. As the shockwave, like the same thing happens and a similar roar. As you pull the arrow, you can sense like it's not clean, and you almost like tugging on flesh as you kind of trying to dislodge it, and you quickly try to pull, but it doesn't kind of come loose in time, and the shockwave hits you straight in the chest and it pushes you back along with the arrow. But you do manage to dislodge this one arrow as you fly
how
back.
far back do I go? Oof, here.
Yeah, no, like 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet lah.
Oh.
I think we can rest
Ah,
as well as let the beast rest. And then we can continue at it.
Is
Then we
it
could-
better?
It after you pull the arrow, it seems to be breathing like the breathing is slightly more stable.
Kasklav,
See-
do you think you could?
We'll say you pulled two lah, one for each hand. Doesn't make sense you just pull one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So there's 18 more.
You do more.
Kasklav, it doesn't trust the elves. Do you think you could remove arrows?
maybe if he sees your young boy, he'll be less threatened. I know it's stupid, but
I don't want to be near that.
he's so small, guys.
He shocked both of you, and I don't want to go near that. Doesn't seem very friendly.
I mean, it is hurting.
Cypher, do your thing.
Uh,
I have nothing that I can help, guys. I wish I had something, but I don't.
Kasklav, do you want to help or
I
it's a matter of fear?
I want to help, but I don't want to get shot.
I will. I will go to Kasklav and Well, if you want to, then let me give you the means to. I'll cast
Is it heroism?
heroism.
Ah.
Ooh, it's a paladin thing.
You do not feel afraid anymore, Casglaf, after seeing
And you
after
get a little boost to your constitution.
and abuse to constitution.
Temporary hit points. That's great.
Leroy Jenkins, let's go.
I say
Hero.
you will be warded from some harm. It will still hurt if you are hit.
I'm. Oh, okay. I'll try. I'll start approaching Noggle.
Yep.
I'll approach him from the front. So,
Okay.
and then I'll try to kind of like pet him when I get near his face.
Don't touch. Just straight for the arrows.
Sure. Make me an animal handling check.
Oh, shit.
What a winner!
You, for some reason, while the others have just straight up tried to move up to the wounds and done something with it, you kind of approach the face of Norgal. You place your palm slowly on his, like near his mouth. You feel this like his breathing kind of like slows. He looks at you and closes his eyes, almost very knowingly.
Then I'll approach the arrows. And before I pull, I'll just tell him like this is going to hurt a bit. And then I'll pull.
You can hear this grunt.
And I'll pull.
Sure. Don't need to make me a medicine check. So you just pull,
Ooh.
and after you pull, you hear this small yelp, and you see these sparks coalesce across the scales of the Nongo, but restrained, and then after they go away.
Glove, you're doing so well.
I'll like give it a little pet. And I'll just like, I'm gonna continue, alright?
You pet it, and then you feel like static just runs through your hand. Your hand goes numb.
Ugh. I'll be like, I'm gonna continue pulling. Just
Mhm.
let me know if you don't want it. If you want me to stop.
You hear another grunt, very soft grunt. You can see his eyes are still closed.
And every time I pull, I'll just give him like a little audio sign, like I'm going to pull, and then I'll pull.
Okay, the rest of you watch as Casglaf slowly pulls every single arrow from Norgo and puts them on the ground nearby. You see at the end of it that Norgo opens his eyes and releases this loud groan of relief as the final arrow is pulled from the body. You didn't do the most clean job, so it is bleeding from some of the arrow wounds now, but you can see there's this huge sense of relief as all the arrows are now pulled.
I'll look around and look at Vervin like, could you help? He's bleeding a bit.
Sure. I guess Cure Wounds still is still out of touch. Like cannot be used. Is it
I don't
okay to
know,
touch a no-go?
I don't know, you tell me. What are you doing, Vervin?
Um. Casting Healing Word. Again. We go again.
Okay. Cast Healing Word. And the spell kind of coalesces over the boy and Norgo. You see all the arrow wounds slowly heal up, and you see that finally it seems very out of harm. Doesn't seem to be in immediate danger anymore. You can see the Rosama look at Casglaf and they nod. strange creature. This one holds much promise. Very brave, this one is. I
would-
think the Norgo likes him.
I would relay that to Casclav.
No.
I'll address the Rosamas.
In the meantime, I'll pull out the 5-leaf clover and place it
Now we
beside
should have
Noggle.
absolutely open with that. Address the Rosamas like, thank you for giving us the opportunity to do some good here today. However, now I'm afraid we must visit evil on those who have done this. What do you know of these attackers?
Give us the evening. My friends will find them. And you see the spirits kind of fluttering about.
Will they be long?
You see the Rosema kind of shrugs.
Is it alright if my party and I rest here? And if word comes back on the
It's
location,
safe here.
we will
You may rest here if you'd like.
hold them accountable for what they've done to Noggle.
Casclav, as you stand beside Norgo, you see Oracus place the potted plant in front of it. He opens his eyes and you see it takes one giant claw and gently nudges the pot towards you.
No. I look back at the party. It,
Take it.
He
Oh.
likes you.
Okay. I'll pick up the pot.
Will Link send it to you? Give me a second. Where is Sean? So, what do you say?
Now we will do here.
Ooh.
Actually, it doesn't make sense. I will just give it. I'll give permissions to everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh
shit.
wow. That's pretty cool.
so it's like a
Very cool.
3+1.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I will relay the information to Altair and the party. And I'll leave it to you if you'd like us to pursue this man.
I mean, they are the same men that we're pursuing, so I guess it makes sense.
I believe any information that we can gather would be useful. If we find where they are, perhaps let's not kill all of them this time. Let's leave one of them alive and question them. I'm very curious as to why they are in the valley.
Yeah. You guys take a rest. Especially.
Yep, we can rest here, right?
You can
Yes.
you rest, yeah.
Yes. Verva's just gonna lie down and sleep on the
Yeah,
ground, like
I'm-
T-pose and sleep.
I'm tuckered.
Owl is gonna do the same thing. 30 feet, 40 feet, 50 feet. If
There's
anything.
30 feet, 40 feet.
to-
There's a almost like this pool which is about 60 yards away in a clearing from here. So yeah, the owl sees and he relays the information to you.
I think this grove is quite a beautiful place.
wow.
It is very beautiful, but because the tree has fallen, part of it is kind of like ruined.
Right.
Yeah.
Before we rest for the night, I will find a quiet spot.
Mm.
I will move here.
Okay.
And
Rest,
then,
rest, rest.
when all is serene, I will reach out and see if I can touch
Yep.
the Feywild.
Okay. You check what this be.
I think we just agreed that I would know, right?
You will know, right?
Yeah.
It is not not exactly an entrance to the Feywild.
Right.
But very very close.
I will send a thought to Titania
Mm.
and tell her that I have woken.
Okay. You do not receive a response this evening. Vervin sleeping the entire night. Vervin
Sorry, say again.
sleeping the entire night.
Yeah, I'm sleeping. I need rest.
Okay.
This is very
Oracus
important, guys.
resting. Okay. Cast glove.
I can take watch.
Wow. Okay.
Still heroic.
Celia.
I would the shift after Pascal.
Would it
How
be
long is the
considered a
shift?
long rest?
It's like if you're not going to divide 4 hours or so.
That's fine. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
need a lot of sleep. so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you said that there was a what?
A
About
pool
60 yard, a pool. Okay.
of water, about 60 yards away from where you are.
Make a mental note. I'll still stay.
Okay. You rest, and in the night, nothing disturbs you, and you have very sweet and pleasant dreams. The forest is quiet, and all you hear is like the soft, kind of like of kind of like insects in the night, and every now and then you hear the fluttering of soft wings from the forest spirits around you. But nothing disturbs your sleep, and all of you gain the effects of long rest.
Hooray!
Nice.
We back.
And you do awake
In-
in the night. I mean, in the morning.
I will look at Nongo and see how's he doing.
He is resting, sleeping, but he appears to be stable and well.
Are the frog locks still here?
Yes, they are. They actually are. They have brought offerings to Nonogo, food in particular. Many different kinds of fish.
Wait, they gave Noggo fish?
Yeah, they gave Nonogo fish.
From the pond?
You don't know. You don't know. They left in the night and they have returned with fish. It's like this makeshift reed basket which is full of fish, and they just dumped it in front of Nonogo.
I'll tell everyone. Oh, there's a pool of water about a ways away, 60 yards away. Maybe that's the lake
Yep.
hamlet in the middle of the lake. What is a pool? I'm not sure how.
It's a
I mean, we
small
can check
pool.
it out.
Did all
Small pool of
the
water.
did all
Small pool.
the frog locks disappear already?
No,
They are
the
they're just they lay out the fish and they're waiting for Nonogo.
Hmm.
Mm.
Maybe we could go wash up the pool.
yeah, we can go check the pool out maybe.
Okay. Everybody going? Anybody not going?
Lead the way, Isilia.
Wait, do we have any more information about The mask elves.
The Rosma have not returned yet.
Okay. I guess we can go check out the pool and then come back.
Mm.
All 5 going?
Like, we'll be back.
I'm checking it out. I'm curious.
Yeah. Let's
I'm
all go.
telling the frog lord like, oh, we're just gonna check out the pool that's nearby, but we'll be back, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
Huh?
We go?
Well, if you want, I guess.
We not
Someone
see
should-
pool before.
Someone should stay though.
Ah. Actually, because the Rosamar, they said that they'll come back with more information about the,
Hmm?
maybe you stay and then let them know that we are coming back.
Hmm.
Thank
Uh,
you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like upset for a brief second.
Sorry.
Stay here and protect your god.
Stop
You-
it. Yeah.
What's Kanku?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You kind of like step out into what appears to be a very beautiful clearing. There's a shimmering pool of clear water about 50 to 60 feet wide in diameter. And in the middle of the pool, there appears to be a floating plant of some sort.
Oh, no.
More plants.
Ugh.
Is the pool deep enough? Too deep for us to just wade in?
You can if you want. You will be up to your probably waist.
You want to let me be
Maybe we should.
dip a toe?
Yeah, maybe I'll do a perception check to see if there's anything weird in the area.
Sure, give me a perception check.
Whew.
What are these rolls?
Good rolls, dude.
Oh my gosh.
There's something strange about the pool, and you
Something
can't
strange about his dice.
you can't you can't quite figure out what it is, but when you're standing on the edge of the pool and you look at your reflection, because it's so clear, you look at your reflection, there's almost like this slight shimmer for a brief moment. You can't quite figure out like what's going on, but it does not seem too natural.
I beckon Isilio over.
I'm going to detect magics.
The entire pool is magical. The plant is magical as well.
Oh,
Are they different sources?
Magic water.
Yeah. Let me figure that one. What would the thing be? So the pool is divination magic.
Interesting.
And one. And the flowers enchantment.
divination and enchantment is what you said, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
I shrug at Isilia. Magic is not my thing, I say to her.
Well, divination is more your thing, right? Look at Cyfried and Gordon.
I wouldn't know anything about it. I too only have a detect magic, so would be difficult to say.
Wait, let me check something.
Can I maybe make any like history check if I know I've read somewhere about a pool like in the valley that is super like magical.
You can, but difficult check. Sure, you can.
Bless me with Sheen's Nice.
That's pretty good.
You've not heard of a pool in particular inside Dimlight Forest, but you have heard of magical bodies of water related to divination magic. However, the magic doesn't coalesce unless under very specific conditions.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it would just look like a regular body of water.
Well,
Hmm.
I'm gonna dip my toe in.
Nice.
Wait, does Isiriel have levitate?
No, I do not. I am not Delia. Why? Edge
I see. Oh, I see the similarity now. You dip your toe in and nothing happens.
Well,
Water becomes slightly more dirty.
hey, I'm not that dirty. I got
Okay.
precipitation. I'm always clean, dude.
Okay.
Everyone in the party is precipitation all the time. Well, should I walk in?
What are we trying to achieve here again?
I don't know. I'm just
I don't know.
interested in
Investigate the flower.
Would be nice to have some kind of magical hand.
Don't have your hand. Why not I have your hand?
This is like Hamson figure. What the fuck wizard is this? No mage hand.
How do I not have a hand?
What the fuck do you even have? What do you
I
even
don't
have?
know. Why do I not have a mage hand?
What do you have? What cantrips do you have?
Let me see.
Prestidigitation.
no,
No, precipitation is an elf thing. It's not a wizard thing. Message for a shocking grasp. Thanks to someone's suggestion,
It's a good spell.
namely
Yeah.
the person who is asking why no mage hand.
I'm not saying you have to take me a hand. I'm just saying.
Because
Well.
I mean, like, to be
Shocking
fair,
grasp will
it's still
save
like
you.
everything is like, everything here is magic. Like, I've grown up in magic, so survival lah, just touch lah. Right? Technically.
What
I'm
you want to
going.
do? You're wading in?
I will like stand in the pool but at the edge. I'm not going in, I'm just like submerging my body.
Nice. It's very cool and refreshing water.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
Take a step forward.
You're
Nice.
dead, man. It's Delia.
Nothing happens.
Verban's gonna take a seat.
I'm gonna go to the flower.
Okay.
I'm gonna die, guys. My 16 health points is gonna vanish.
It appears to be a lily pad with a flower, like growing in it, like on it. You know how like the lily flower, just imagine like a very nice. Yeah, just imagine very nice lily flower. I will describe. Yeah, the center of the flower as you approach, and you do wade through the entire pool quite clumsily and send water going everywhere. You see Isira kind of wading through. It's not the prettiest of sights. And as you approach the flower, there is this almost like sweet syrupy scent that's coming from it. Very pleasant. And there is as you approach and you see there is this sac, SAC, in the middle of the flower, and it appears to be holding some kind of honey-like nectar in the center of it.
This is where the valley gets its name from.
Cursed.
Hmm.
That's cursed.
Probably just a bait, right? Don't fall into it, Lysilia. I can't heal you all the way from here.
I'm trying to remember everything like my sister has taught me about
sure, maybe.
enchantment
Uh-huh.
to try to see if I can figure what
Enchantment
it's up.
essentially, enchantment magic is designed to manipulate the mental state of the target.
Mm.
So it's very similar
Yep.
to hypnotism, where if you cast enchantment magic on someone, they will behave differently from how they would usually do. Like a spell that your sister's probably shown you before is probably sleep, something like sleep.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay.
That's fine. She's elf, right?
Mm.
Just do it.
I'm going to duck my head underwater to see if there's anything underneath the flower.
Again, you're going to put your head underwater.
Yeah, if there's anything underneath the flower.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh god, that's so stupid!
Lysialia's dead.
It was nice knowing you.
Oh yeah,
Stop
alright.
it!
See
Who's
the
the next
future.
traitor?
The sister.
I put you to another channel for a second.
Oh no!
Oh my
no.
god.
Playing side campaign. Lost my Fandela.
Next sister's name is Silna.
Show up knowing what enchantment magic is.
Exactly the same, but the portrait is like just flipped.
Wait, how do we turn our tokens again? Scroll view? No.
Right, control and then.
I'll turn myself upside down in solidarity for our dead comrade.
Rip. Oh shit. Takes a lot of scrolls, man, to
You need those free. Oh, it's lagging so bad.
Yeah.
I guess every single like scroll is a
Action.
action. Overloading it. That's pretty funny. Look at the memory usage, you see a gigantic spike. 1056.
1056. Webcams are behaving really well today.
Yeah.
It was a bit PowerPointy for me just now. Don't know why.
I think I figured out the music thing. It's like when I alt tab way too much.
Oh, not paying attention to the game.
I alt tabbing to my nose. One monitor line. Yep. This is how we crash.
This is how you crash the server.
It's gonna go, dude. It's gonna explode. It's gonna explode.
Place a cone template.
So what do you think is gonna happen to our wizard?
You can see the future.
It's the same as every campaign. It's a dark power.
There's a vision.
Some like
Divine
god or some
is-
devil controls her for the next like 20 sessions.
Yes.
Tells you the-
Divination, so can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, see it's a vision. Vision of your own death.
Yeah, you're probably right actually. It can't be that bad.
You see the vision of the dark power.
Compelling you to throw your shield into the water.
She just had to look under the plant.
I would honestly mess around a bit more, but I'm a little bit. I don't have the skill I
Scared.
need right now. Yeah.
Maybe she should have just tried taking the plant.
Should drink the water of the river.
Yum yum yum.
Nam nam nam. Garlic and fish.
You should have persuaded her to drink.
Oh my god.
I'm not really feeling so well today. There's so much RP that we wanted to push, but then I'm too tired to do it.
I feel like we did what we did our best though this session.
And I'm dead.
Oh,
We did
I'm
dark
not-
power.
rest in peace. F.
So you just see like her speaking, just come out of water, like she got like choked on something.
Whoa.
Wait, what? So, are you dead?
No,
Like,
no,
are
no,
you-
no, no. I just
But
like
you're
in
shocked.
some water, yeah, I shocked, and then I just came out. And then I would go back to shore.
The
Without
pool
touching
no
the
longer
flower.
has magical properties, so yeah.
But the flower?
The flower, yes.
I asked
Oh.
her, are you okay?
Wait, sorry, the what doesn't have any magical properties?
The pool of
The
water.
water.
The water? Dude, the magic went to it, Marion.
Yeah, so I asked her,
When
are
it-
you okay?
Did you
I'm okay.
see something there, Lars?
What happened?
um. Okay, so I thought like instead of touching the flower, because it's an enchantment, might put me to sleep. I thought maybe I should like look underneath to see if there's
Wait,
like.
aren't you elf? You are immune to sleep.
I just wanted to be careful. Okay, and I mean it could be sleep, it could be something else. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, and then like I kind of felt like I was looking into a mirror, and I saw myself. And like when I did a wave thing, it also waved back, so it's like a mirror image of myself. And then suddenly there was like a dagger like that went through my chest. And then I got shocked and then came out.
That doesn't sound very nice.
That does not sound good.
It was a really pretty dagger. You know what? Give me a second. I cannot water. I prestidigitate and I'm gonna attempt to draw the dagger. Just,
Are you gonna send them the picture?
I mean, that's up to you lah. Like how I just got the dagger.
Sure, you can send them the picture.
Okay.
Poorly drawn image of this. Very poorly drawn image of this. No,
Ah,
very poorly drawn image.
I'm not
this.
Ian, okay? I'm not Ian. But very poorly drawn. It's golden, like super intricate, and it just like went through. I didn't feel any pain, but I got a shock when that happened literally, so I got out of the water. And now the water is not magical. I mean, it's divination. So divination means like
Centered around revealing and granting knowledge and information to the person. Yes.
yeah, so like it might happen to me. Is it like a future? It's like an omen. I don't know. It could be any of those things. I just know that I'm probably gonna die. That seems like. I mean, a dagger through my chest. What else could that be?
A metaphor, perhaps.
Maybe. I hope so.
You seem fine right now.
Yeah, I am. I didn't want to touch the flower.
Okay then.
Any of us can like try to identify the source of the dagger.
No, you will not be able to recognize it. None of you would.
So
Should
I
touch
gesture to the flower. What now?
I don't know. It's the magic is still there.
Maybe we should just leave it alone.
Perhaps that's for the best.
I actually agree. Glad to see that you're unharmed though, Celia. I side eye her.
I'm fine.
You
well.
divinationized creature.
I'm not fucking okay.
Nice creature.
Holy shit, I just realized Bourbon's still upside down. God damn it.
Yeah, we're upside down in preparation just in case
Yeah.
Cecilia dies.
Yeah.
What?
But now
Yeah.
you're fine.
We are
it's
ready to
just-
mourn you.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can stand up now.
Well,
Oh.
guess we can go back to Noggle.
Alright.
Right?
Anything else? We're gonna leave the plant there?
Oh god. Don't say
Yeah.
things like that.
No, I'm just checking. You just need to make sure.
I'm good.
Oracus is wary of magic. He will leave the plant alone.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm
Not get
leaving it alone.
I want to get Isilia or Cypher to ask the Rose guys when they come back.
If you return, the rose guys are there already.
Oh, the Rosy boys. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
return.
Rose
You see the
boys.
surrounding them like 15 forest spirits, just
Whoa.
circling around them.
Okay. Well, they were supposed to give us more information about the LV boys, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Hello.
you'll say you have. She look. You see the Rosama looks straight at you, Isilia.
I'm dry as a bone because we're still doing
Yes. You're dry as a bone. But you can see it kind of narrows his single eye as he looks at you. Before he kind of like addresses Cypher. My
I do an
friend.
insight check on why it did that.
Sure, give me an insight check.
Hold on.
Roll. Oh hi.
Oh, what the?
And
What is
naturally,
this roll?
it is Oracus.
It's rigged.
Permanent Kraber on
It's like going to be like rolling high the entire fucking campaign, right? And then for the most clutch roll in the campaign that he needs to
Don't
roll,
say it.
Fail.
Don't
it's gonna fail.
say that.
Death saving throw.
Fail on the arrows also.
Oh no.
Alright, you get the feeling that the Rosamas have kind of felt something that's not quite right about Isilia. But they can't quite ascertain, so they're not really pressing.
It's
Hmm.
I'm fine.
Suspicious.
I've
Let's X to doubt.
Yeah. So anyway, they hold Isilia's gaze for a while before they kind of like turn to Cypher and say, "My friends have found the pointed ears. They hide in a hovel half a day from here. A petrified tree. Inhabited by bats.
Bats?
Yeah, bats. They have. One of them has sacrificed its life. And he kind of gestures at one of the spirits. Yes,
What that has what?
sacrificed his life.
Oh no.
Yes, seen. They are preparing. He kind of looks up at the spirits for a while, and you see they're all nodding. Almost like communicating telepathically with it, and then you see he starts using his whip to draw a circle on the ground. They are preparing these. He draws a circle on the ground.
What?
They're preparing circles.
They're preparing circles? Maybe
Mm,
teleportation circles
Must
to
be some
attack?
kind of
ritual.
arcane runes.
I do not know.
A half day in a hovel, right?
Yeah, a half day's
In a
journey
petrified tree.
in a hovel in a petrified tree. Yes.
We go.
How
Filled with
many do they
bats.
number? Is it something we would be able to deal with it?
Four elves. No, not elves. 4 pointy
Ears. Hey.
One the pointy ears. Throws daggers. Sharp things. He points at your swords.
I raise an eyebrow at Sylvia.
What?
They speak of 4. Half a day in a hovel. One of them has been seen to throw daggers.
Are we going then?
They should lead us.
One of the spirits will guide you when you are ready.
These men are a threat to the forest. We should
Know
go.
that if you do kill them, we will be in your debt. Not that we aren't already. And he kind of looks at Norgo.
Well, party,
What
Let's
say you?
go.
We should
I
go.
think we should do what we feel is
Hmm,
best
hmm,
then.
hmm.
Kill these
Cool.
evil masked
Not all
elves,
of
we
them.
shall.
Not all of them.
Why
Two.
not all of them?
Alita
Get
was
information.
kind of like
Oh,
knock you on the slap you on the side of the head and says, "Please remember what we talked about."
Ah, yes, there are
Hmm.
some locals living in the forest.
No,
No,
you
not-
idiot.
No,
No, no, the what's the word that she used?
we
Idiot.
need to interrogate people. We cannot do that if they're all dead.
No, dude.
Look, do you have a heart on for killing elves for some reason, Verban?
No, I don't have a. I don't have a. I do not have a liking for killing at all.
Then what's the issue here exactly?
No, no, there's no issue. I totally get it. I guess the last time where we had some combat, it was a bit of a mistake to kill all of them.
Yes, which is why I'm saying not to kill all of them this time.
Understood, understood.
Good. I'm glad that we are on the same page here. Alright. We are
I
gonna
just-
wrap today's session here. If you have anything else you want to do before we wrap today's session.
I just want to see what the rest of the map looks like. Can we
I'm
like
gonna-
look further?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna attempt
Oh.
to have kind of look at the Rosamar that counts like staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to like kind of try to have a conversation with it away from like the party.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know, just like walk up to it. Like, hey,
I mean, not like you have like telepathic SMS or anything, right?
I know. Oh.
I need the DM
Okay.
to fucking remind you.
Well, then I'm going to tell
Alright,
him.
I'll go to walk with
quickly
this fucking living flower
SMS.
to the side and hope my party doesn't notice.
Okay, I'm gonna telepathically SMS to Rosamar.
Uh-huh.
Is it?
You want to have this conversation in private?
Okay.
Second session already, so many side plot. Hey.
Is it next Sunday yet?
it is
Oh,
next Sunday.
Alright, let's go then.
So right now we are at. I don't get what this is for. Like, we have this right, magic items, luck leaf, and then we have flora, ghost blossom, and then we have a deck also with playing cards inside.
We have a deck.
Yeah, like it's part of our items.
Oh yeah.
we're playing cards.
Yeah, what's with that?
no, I just for you to roll.
How do you see that?
At the top right, the fourth icon. See our party items. There's
Yeah,
like
it's
magic
Oh,
items,
right.
Default
flora,
import
okay.
one.
Oh, default, okay. It's like
Yeah.
deck playing cards.
Holy shit, why is the flora like fucking a neon green color?
Yeah.
Darren choose one.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
it's
oh,
so
it's
bright. Yeah,
You
like,
can't
oh
be
my
any
god.
color, you know.
neon green, dude.
You can't even read it properly.
It's like a crosshair, you know. You see us go. Just green, light green.
My eyes actually hurt a bit from looking at it.
Yeah.
I haven't actually looked at Alita's skills yet.
she's not very useful.
She's good at being
oh, she has
sassy. Mending. She gonna mend.
Hey, she has cure wounds.
Got a
Yeah.
man mode.
Mend mode.
Oh yeah, give her back her spell slot cause long rest.
She has +3 wisdom, so that's pretty good for her cure wounds.
Are you just trying to flex your cure wounds on us? Because yeah, I know you heal more, but you can just calm
No.
down.
I wonder why. What's the point of Alita? Why did she come with us?
So you don't die to the first encounter lah.
Her
I
wolf
mean-
form was very OP.
Yeah.
She's gonna desert after we reach the capital anyway, right?
Yeah, I got a feeling that she might just desert us anyways.
Kill her in
She's
her
like
sleep. Loot her
tutorial-
corpse.
Wow.
Yeah, like tutorial, tutorial NPC.
I mean, she did say she want to, just retire.
Yeah, she wants to get
There's so
out.
many questions about where her family is, but I just can't have that conversation at the airport. So tired.
Yes. They're in water deep.
Unflappable water David.
These Rosemars, literally rose devils.
Rosamars? Marosama? Look at those one-eyed rose thingies.
I think
Zuma?
Isilia is possessed.
By long conversation there.
Do we kill her? Oops.
Should we kill her?
Alright, like we
observe.
said no mage hand, so useless. Oh my god.
Actually, it's not a must pick, right? It's not. It's really not.
It's not.
I'm
Alright.
fine.
We are wrapping today's session here, guys.
Woo!
I'm gonna use my put stuff on my macro bar.
Fucking froggles.
Frogos.
Frog look.
Froglug.
Frog.
How do I macro something? I click the macro button. Oh, new macro.
Huh? Okay. I macro something. I click the macro button. I'm like,
Yeah, but like, how
Yes.
do I like drag the item onto the macro or
Oh.
delete macro?
It's like the bar at the bottom.
Yeah, like, can I drag something there?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
drag like your spells there if you want. Or your
Oh, can I drag like my attack? Yeah, I don't need to keep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yes.
can do
Yes.
that.
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
testing it now. Oh, yeah, it works.
mace. What the fuck?
What
Yo,
is
let's
happening?
go.
What's your roll? You cannot roll below a 10. You're like just
You
cannot.
don't say. Let's not jinx it, guys.
I just did it just now and got shocked
That is true.
by Noggle.
I'm surprised none of you actually tried what Sean did. And actually tried to calm the creature before.
I kind of said that I would, but then you glossed over it. But it's
You
fine.
did? Did you say?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I missed that. I think I
I
missed that.
also said I approached it and then, maintain eye contact.
Yeah, but I think none of you said that you would like try to like.
I
place your
think
hand.
how Sean did it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Yeah, how Sean did it was
Yes.
very good, and he had heroism as well. So
childlike.
Yeah, childish innocence.
It's,
very
it's
well.
all the stray cat practice I got.
Oh.
We've done a good thing here today. Oh my god. Look.
Where's Coco?
Hiding from the rain.
Oh.
No, not my room.
Alright. Cool. We'll pick this up next week.
No.
Yay.
So far away.
So far.
No,
far away.
just delete all the other
Wait,
days.
can I do it?
Just long rest until next Sunday.
I wish.
I wish me.
But
Can-
Daniel's unable to immerse into D&D because it's too unrealistic to get 8 hours of rest.
So true.
dude, I want to cut botak, man, before like next week. I guess.
Why?
Botak.
Yeah, cut.
Yeah, my hair is so thick, dude. I just want to cut botak, like go back and recruit life,
You know, there's,
What?
there's
Yeah.
quite a number of steps between like your current length and botak. It's like
Yeah, I just want to go bald again.
It's very extreme. Man. Why don't you just cut it short?
No lah, why don't you just do
Baldo Maldo.
1-2 ah?
Yeah lah, do the
Yeah.
classic 1-2 man.
Yeah, do
Classic
the
ah.
1-2.
Okay.
I love the 1-2 cuts. It's like my favorite.
Yeah, can go
Ben
like
hates it. He's like, why you want to look like a man? I'm like, cause it makes you look like a man. Get it? Eh.
go like super high, like cut all the way the sides and then leave your top.
What have design
Yeah,
one?
the sushi haircut.
Yeah,
Oh god.
yeah, go sushi. And be like those fuck boys, then they like pull their hair back and then tie one shitty ass like ponytail that's like 0.5
Oh
cm.
god.
Them tiny.
Yeah. Then must tie blonde.
They will wear the Korean sporadicals as well.
Hey, our Shin, our monk got highlights okay in his hair. Don't put it please.
It's not my fault. It was a bet. Or was it a bet? It was a dare. I'm gonna dye back before I cut.
Why don't you
Are you
cut
actually
and
going to
dye?
cut?
Huh?
Are you actually gonna cut?
I'm gonna cut now when we go back to office.
Oh. Hey, you don't have to go back yet.
Nope.
I thought like 50% have to go back already or more.
Let's not talk about it. Don't
you going
want to
back
go
already?
back.
19,
Well, I mean,
19 August, I think. After 19.
Oh, is it?
had any information, so I'm just gonna pretend.
My brother has to
that
go
it's
back
not
already. They told him already.
happening.
It's like if you are
Every day,
vaccinated, you yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you have to come back. You have to go back already. Especially if you're vaccinated, no excuse. They said.
Hmm.
Sedge.
Sad.
Very sedge.
You know what is Sedge? 2 spell slots.
Indeed, indeed. I feel you, man.
Sedge.
Sad.
Want to cast heroism also must think 3 times.
That's
You,
right.
you all burn a yeah, you're long rested, so it's okay.
Yeah, we're long rested.
Yeah.
Sad.
But still, sedge.
Imagine being a full caster. Imagine casting level 4 spells before reaching level
You
20.
literally same complaint as your rogue actually. I don't know why you fucked yourself again.
My rogue has
Half-
more spell slots
with
than my
a fucking
paladin
half
actually.
caster shit
Wait, how does
Okay
that
lah.
happen? You subclass ah?
Yeah, he's the arcane trickster. Sean, is the music okay or is it still fucked?
Uh, I think it happens if I alt tab too much. Like, yeah. But then whenever I just refresh and it goes back to okay until I alt tab too much again.
Yee.
Shit. Don't know how to.
But your webcam is not a potato, so that's
Yeah. So
But if you use Firefox,
if I use Firefox, my webcam's a potato, but I think
but
the
the
music's
audio
okay.
is better,
Yeah.
just be a potato lah, it's fine.
But I don't want to be a.
No lah, I have to see, yeah.
It's okay lah. It's just like every 30 minutes and a half,
you want
like
to see our 14-year-old boy.
I just
recording.
I just refresh. Then it'll be
It's
fine.
the one recording, that's why.
Yeah.
I don't wanna go back to the office. Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll clock out, I guess.
Alright.
Goodbye.
See you all next week.
See you.
Good night, guys.
Night.
Night.
Thank
Night.
you.